Hello and welcome back to Upgrade Your Life. In our globalized world, income disparities are more apparent than ever. But have you ever wondered which countries are home to the lowest salaries in 2023? Before we dive in, if you enjoy our content and find it valuable, please make sure to subscribe for more updates and insights. Cuba. In Cuba, the cost of living is influenced by multiple markets and fluctuating prices, leading to clear income disparities. While the average Cuban earns approximately $160 per month, basic necessities, such as housing and food, can require up to $1,280 per month. To bridge this gap, Cubans often reduce their consumption, rely on remittances from relatives abroad, engage in informal trade, or in extreme cases, resort to illegal activities. These financial challenges underscore the critical need for comprehensive economic reforms to alleviate the pressures faced by ordinary Cuban households. Syria. Numerous Syrian civil servants have resigned this year due to inadequate wages. In response, the Syrian regime promised salary hikes and bonuses while making resignations harder. Previously, government jobs in Syria offered job security and decent pay. However, civil servants' wages have now decreased to about $23 monthly, an 80% drop since the civil war's onset in 2011. The average living cost for a Syrian family is now 28 times the average government salary. The regime's measures, like minor wage increases and tighter resignation procedures, are insufficient in addressing the wage disparity with the rising living costs. Bangladesh. Bangladeshi garment workers are pushing for an increase in the minimum wage from $75 to $215 due to soaring inflation since the last wage review in 2018. With inflation at 9.5% in 2022 and garment exports rising by 14.31%, many workers face malnutrition, consuming below the national caloric standard. They demand a wage structure revamp and better severance calculations. The real cost of living is now 5 times the current wage. This pressing need for reform is amplified as the 10-year anniversary of the Rana Plaza tragedy approaches. Venezuela. Venezuela's severe economic crisis is exemplified by its minimal monthly income of $5.40, the lowest in Latin America, which barely covers basic necessities for its citizens. Despite a slight economic recovery and increased oil revenues, the Maduro government has been slow to address wage concerns. A survey indicates that 60% of Venezuelans see economic issues, primarily wages, as their primary concern. While some businesses in impoverished areas, like Caracas Petare, have started dealing in US dollars due to hyperinflation, the majority still grapple with insufficient Bolivar wages amidst a widening income disparity. Malawi. Malawi's current minimum wage amounts to around $25.17 monthly. Established in 2016, employers who don't adhere face governmental penalties. Recently, the Malawi Congress of Trade Union advocated for doubling this wage, citing the rising cost of living. Key figures, including MCTU's President Charles Kumchenga and Labor Minister Agnes Nialanji, highlighted the wage insufficiency and the need for better workplace conditions. While Anne Chavula expressed employers' commitment to improved conditions, economist Bechani Chirini underscored the need for a living wage, considering the nation's economic constraints. The dialogue continues as the average household's expenses surpass the current minimum wage, emphasizing the urgency of the matter. Congo. The Democratic Republic of Congo, home to 96 million people, is the second largest country in Africa. With 54% of its population residing in rural areas, agriculture is pivotal, employing 55% of the workforce and contributing to 19% of the GDP. Despite the vast potential of 80 million hectares of arable land, only 10 million are cultivated. Challenges like poor infrastructure and unfair pricing hinder family farming in rural regions. Post-1990s conflicts have pushed the rural youth towards cities, although agriculture remains a major employment sector. Cassava, plantains, and sugarcane are the top produce, while exports include wheat bran and cocoa beans. Legally, the monthly minimum wage is roughly $81 USD, but many businesses don't comply. Nearly 90% of agricultural workers face unsafe conditions without repercussions for employers. The Living Income Reference Value suggests rural families need 405,685 Congolese francs, roughly $190 USD monthly for a decent living, highlighting an income disparity. Guinea-Bissau. In 2023, Guinea-Bissau's minimum wage stands at $32.30, last adjusted in 2015. Despite a GDP per capita of $494, Guinea-Bissau is one of the world's poorest countries. Political instability since its 1974 independence from Portugal has hampered its growth. The country, with a population of 1.8 million and an expansive archipelago, heavily relies on agriculture, especially cashew nuts, which make up 95% of exports. Even with economic growth from a good cashew season, political challenges persist, and over 69% live in poverty. The nation's reliance on cashews makes its economic future uncertain, emphasizing the need for agricultural diversification. IFAD's strategy aims to rejuvenate the rural economy, promote food security, and reduce poverty, with a focus on community involvement, rice production enhancement, rural finance access, gender equality, and collaboration. Georgia. In 2023, while Georgia's state minimum wage is $5.15 per hour, it is overridden by the Federal Fair Labor Standards Act's rate of $7.25 per hour. This federal rate applies to most employees in Georgia. Exceptions include tipped employees with a wage of $2.13 per hour, workers under 20 who can earn $4.25 per hour for their first 90 days, and full-time students earning at least $6.16 per hour for up to 20 hours weekly during school sessions. Local wage laws might differ in various counties and cities. Currently, there's no indication of Georgia planning to raise its state minimum wage. Small businesses are advised to prepare for potential changes by auditing expenses, ensuring the retention of quality employees, and integrating tech solutions like Square's payroll features. It's crucial for businesses to consult with accountants and legal professionals to ensure compliance with wage laws. In reviewing countries with the lowest salaries, we see a mix of economic, social, and political factors at play. But it's crucial to consider local living costs and cultural contexts. While these figures are concerning, they also highlight opportunities for growth and the importance of global economic equity. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Thank you for your support.